Let's have a look what atrocities Alicia Dougherty from the Dougherty Dozen has been cooking up this week. But first, no, not coffee. Let's have a quote of the day from Alicia herself.
Oh, I'll read you today's quote. February 6th. Am I giving the people that matter most to me enough time and attention?
Notice the long pause then? She knew she'd fucked up reading that out loud. Why did she not read it in her head first before she said that? Alicia Dougherty reading that motivational quote is more hypocritical than Ruby Frankie giving parent advice. Are you giving your loved ones the attention they deserve? I suppose if holding a camera in front of the face every second she spends with them counts, then yeah, she's giving them loads of attention. Anyway, let's get back to the cooking. So here she is serving charcoal bacon with eggs inside toast in a heart shape, which I thought was really cute actually. If anyone else had done this, I'd have thought, oh, that's such a cute idea. How cute. Cutie, cutie, cute. I've got to give her a due though, that's a nice touch. Burning the little heart cutouts so that they represent her dead black heart.
We know breakfast and lunch are done.
Woohoo! Always remember to put a tin of oranges in a bowl with every single meal so the kids can have one piece of orange each. Moving on to another day where it's Muffin Monday, where each of her children gets to eat 4 full-sized muffins each, plus a freezing cold rubbery egg. Some of those hideous sausage things she makes every single fucking day in the microwave. 1 strawberry and half a grape each. And that's just for breakfast, but it's a good job really because they're not going to eat this fucking dinner what she's packed on. She calls it angel hair pasta, but it's just spaghetti. Have you ever had spaghetti warmed up in the microwave? It's like eating sticks. They're not fucking eating that. And then after school, she's made this teeny tiny snackety board. This is for 11 kids. Each kid gets 1 Cheerio each. And if they're lucky, a piece of salami and a mini donut. I can never understand this dickhead. She either gives them enough sugar and food to feed the 5,000 or enough to feed 3 mice. There's never any middle ground between it. It's like all or nothing. Thank God Dopey Dad Dougherty saved the day, cooking up the meat for tea. So he grilled up like some steak and shrimp or whatever it is, chicken, I don't know. And then Alicia fucked it up because she's calling it a stir fry when it's just plain boiled rice, some sweet corn and peas, and she's calling it a stir fry. That's not a fucking stir fry, love. Ah, wait, no, there's some ketchup there. Now I know it's a stir fry because there's that well-known stir fry accompaniment, tomato ketchup. For dessert, they had these 2 massive tubs of mint chip ice cream. But it wasn't sugary enough, so she's added a choice of 8 different kinds of sprinkles, 3 bottles of different kinds of syrup, and some whipped cream to top it off. Gotta keep those sugar levels up, eh, kids? Speaking of, then she went to the grocery store for more cereal. Just kidding, that's her fucking pantry. The kids have a choice of 93 different boxes of cereal for breakfast. You won't find any granola or porridge though, it's all the sugary shite. She's got to make sure they're all diabetic and obese by the time they're adults, so they have to stay with her forever. For dinner they had wings, fries, mozz sticks. That's mozzarella sticks to anyone else. 2 absolutely massive pizzas. Did you see the size of them? The box is longer than Lishy's Christmas Wegmans receipts. If you compare the tiny yogurt-sized pots of salad they've got there, fucking ridiculous. Then they had this for tea or dinner. I say breakfast, dinner and tea because I'm cultured, but Lishy says breakfast, lunch, dinner. So today they had breakfast for dinner, which was waffles with chicken nuggets shaped like hearts. She called it breakfast for dinner, but is chicken nuggets for breakfast really a fucking thing? Nothing makes a waffle more appetising than dyeing it snot green. And obviously syrup-covered waffles wasn't enough for these sugar-addicted children. So they had these crumble cookies for dessert. Honestly, more sugar is consumed in the Dougherty Dozen house in 1 month than India can produce in a year. And if you thought that was a lot of sugar, wait till this next one, where it's a favourite kid's 18th birthday. So of course he gets to pick whatever the fuck he wants. And whatever the fuck he wants was a lot of fucking sugar. So for breakfast, Dunkin' Donuts, where they had a breakfast muffin each, and 36, 36 donuts between 11 kids. What the fuck? And then they had more takeaway at dinner time. So fries and like a giant chicken burger. All of it's freezing cold, mine, because she's got to take it all out and get a good picture of it. Then they had a few Oreos for a snack. By a few Oreos, I mean every single variety of Oreo that has ever been made. So that each child had 129 Oreos each. And then they were all starving, so they went out to eat. To this Brazilian steakhouse, which looked really fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and then they bring meats round to your table. Look at poor Josh Dougherty's face. He's terrified because he's not seen meat cooked the right way before. And then, of course, they had more cakes for dessert. She recently uploaded this. She called it chicken noodle stoop. Yes, Lishy, that's a carrot. It started out as a stew, but it was so fucking watery like all her other concoctions that she pretended it was supposed to be that way, so she called it a stoop, a mix between stew and soup. Genius. So first she chops up all the veggies. With the way she's chopping that, there's probably going to be some ends of fingers in the soup as well. So that'll be extra protein. So moving on, she's lined the food coffin, that she calls a crock pot, with one of those emergency life-saving blankets you get in the ambulances. And she sprayed the liner with a full tin of oil spray. Because you got to sneak as much fat into the meal as possible. Then she adds 4 massive tins of chicken broth, I think it is. I don't think we have that here in the UK. We just use stock cubes and water. But surely 4 of these massive tins is excessive. So she's cooking the vegetables in a pan for some fucking reason. Surely the point of a crock pot is so you just throw everything in the same pot and it's just easier and all cooks together. I don't know why she's cooking it first. But then, I don't know why Lishy does anything. She does nothing she does makes fucking sense to me. Next, she adds a few herbs and spices and gives it a good stir. Definitely giving Hocus Pocus vibes here, love. Right, now it's time to add the eye of Newton rat tails. Sorry, I meant vegetables. So this is what it looks like now. Delicious. She added a bit of lemon juice because she thought it looked chefy. Then she stirred it up. This reminds me of when I was about 14 after my Christmas dinner. I went to my mate's house and we thought it'd be fun to drink a bottle of cider each. And then later on I threw up in my mate's mum's sink. And this is what it looked like. Sorry for TMI there, but look at it. It's absolutely fucking minging. And what are them globules of fat doing on the top?
Perfect.
Perfect, yeah, if you say so, Lishy, whatever you say. She's fucking terrifying in slow motion. So now she's ripping up Mother Clucker's carcass. She uses 2 full chickens and puts the legs and wings in this bag. She says she's going to make a broth out of it, but we know it's going straight in the bin. Next, she boils up a massive bag of pasta and adds a full pack of butter to it. Is it just me, or does she call any sort of pasta noodles? Maybe it's an American thing, I don't know. So she added the chicken to the broth, but she's not adding the pasta. So really, it's not chicken noodle anything, is it? It's just a pot of pasta with a cauldron full of vomit on the side. There you go, chicken noodle stoop with Alicia Dougherty. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Done.